Hi everyone. So flow session 15 will be on transformation, and as most of you know, at the moment I am part of a twin flame soul, let's just say relation, because it hasn't become relationship, but due to the inexperienced nature of the other human involved, he believes transformation is the fact we could see each other on the phone and we can have contact in fourth dimension, but due to the never meeting the person in person, he doesn't have actual respect for the soul path, because he is a spiritual awareness teacher of sorts, sharing various previous soul path and leading up to, the now moment of what has been occurring for the past 2 years since we've been aware of each other. But for the past 2 years, he hasn't embraced soul. He's repeated and tried to maintain a 4D telephone. He's hoping I would look on the telephone of little signs and things, but no actual adult communication in the moment of how one is feeling, what one is truly experiencing from the soul, and walking an honest path in the open. And so I'm not that at all. I've grown. I have 10 years on him, being 48, he's 38. But that's not the only thing. Out of 2 years of him not wanting to humanly speak to me, and I still see, as of yesterday's posting, which I'm looking at very briefly, because he's constantly annoying me in the energy field of an unkind, unconscious 3D nature in 4D. We're here, as most of light workers know, in any way, shape or form, we are light, and as we share our light with each other in human form, we grow. Matthias keeps telling me to wait for his arrival, and he is busy conversing with other people, and in the very same breath, so disrespectful of the soul path, disrespectful of my life. My work has interfered with that. There is no actual present moment connection, and that is what is needed for human interaction and growth. So I have to get that out of my system again, because it's still continuing, but this person has just got like this blindfold awareness that says, I don't need to be present in my being, like my body there with you. I don't need to be present at all, Teresa. I'm just going to constantly annoy you. So I've had a headache on the right and a very sore foot on the left, and it's off and on for days now, and it's all in relationship to he's trying to tell me we have relationship and I should lay down. It's constantly about that. That he actually thinks that he is here living a real life and interacting with me, and he is just fooling himself. You can't. It's not fulfilling. And it's all due to the avoidance of the transformation. So I bring this to you because you're aware of this going on in my life now, just how important it is to not put your ego, self-importance, the way life was, at the forefront of living all the time. Because that's what this person is doing. I shall carry on and be that person. Yes, he may have changed, he may have done this and that, but I am not living through watching someone on the phone that doesn't speak to me directly. And I am not living as though this is some real life thing. It's like he's in the effing air. He's in the air. It's freaking annoying. It's not a relationship. So if anyone's in a relationship and you got the person there and you get to talk to them and it's just like, yeah, we're just talking, we get to know each other. Yeah, I don't have that. I have pain often, and it's all about the body. It's all about sex. He has an entitlement syndrome because it's a reunion at some stage where it actually begins then. All of this is ego annoyance, painful, and I'm over it. I just can't believe someone actually tells them this for so long. That someone can do such things to me, and then I have a quick look at what he's up to. If he's doing this to me, you know, where in the world is a person when they're doing this constantly to someone else? And here he is getting all crafty and cutesy with some woman, not budging to rush anywhere, but yet in the background, he's hurting me. This is real life. And he's hurting me to touch my vagina. And I say no, 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 no. And he hurts me. Electrical static comes closer to my head. Aches and pains, pricks. I've said this before, but it's still going on. Transformation's important when you know repeatedly, and he's known repeatedly for 2 years. He has a blindfold on that says, Teresa will do this for me. And I tell you, he's annoying in every avenue of my life. He interferes with the consciousness around me. At any angle, if a person is somewhat not fully resolved to being themselves, and sometimes we aren't, like we have things on our minds, so we're just sort of in a relaxing idle frame, well, that's when the consciousness can be affected. Because before you know it, you think it's your feelings, but it's an attachment, and you'll go do something perhaps that you didn't think you would think, and it's because you don't know what that consciousness wants to do that's trying to use you. But because I know his intent is for sex with me, through the 4D, lazy, consistently, persistently, whilst he's chit-chatting all around the world, taking his time. So I can read in anyone around me if he's interfering with like the consciousness to manipulate it so he can be comfortable wherever he is and get what he wants here. Matthias de Stefano, yes, has influence on the weather. Well, perhaps he needs to be truthful with himself so he doesn't muck around with the skies, but enjoys his life. So, never fear. People need to tame their egos. That's about it. Know yourself well. Don't give in to lower vibrations. Catch yourself if you are. And speak to yourself with the highest regard. Because it's when people let themselves get away with various things that he must tell himself, I'm not going to see Teresa because I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do this. And that's gone on for 2 years. Well, don't be sexually and physically abusively controlling my life if he thinks he should be somewhere else. Human. Matthias, even though he's right around and is affecting the weather, it's a human life. 2025, human life. So this is a message that if you want anything in life, get up and go do it. And that's transformation in itself. And we'll call that part 1 for today, because I do not want my life to be the main event or any kind of distraction from life to be a dramatic show. It's more like, how can this assist me in any way, knowing that I can be stronger and stand up for the truth of who I am rather than hide. There's no need to hide, we're not here forever. So not all my videos are on this, and I have lots about transformation and wellness, of living wholeness of your mind, body, heart and soul. So I think that will be part 1, unless my guides of the highest light have anything else to share before we go. I feel like there will be a message coming that will put this all together. That can be benefit for all of us together. Like sharing the planet. All of us here now. Whoever watches this. Okay, thanks for watching, and take care. Keep growing. Much love.